In this lesson, we'll take a look at how MapBot AI works, and specifically, we'll dive into the details of the new MOT strategy and watch how it works to create profits buying and selling even as the market is turning downward. So to get started, we've identified the last time this particular coin, XRP, was sold. So back here on 6/15, we had a sale. That happened at 6:15, right after midnight, and 10 minutes, 53 seconds. 7 seconds later, MapBot is in a new trade. First point I want to bring to your attention is how fast that happens. We've closed the trade and opened a new trade in a matter of 7 seconds. So now here's what happens. We go into this trade at 92 cents. Then the market drops on this coin. The value drops to 90 cents. MapBot is programmed to pick up an additional position, and it doubles its position from $12 to $24. And then the market drops again, but you'll notice the time difference here. So this happened on 6/15. The next time MapBot purchased again was on 6/22, essentially a week later. In this particular scenario, additional funds were added to the account. The account had dried up, used up all its funds. And so when we added new funds, we were able to get MapBot going again, and it took its second position. Then it took its third position, and then it took its fourth position, and then it took its fifth position, and then it took a sixth and a seventh, and then it sold off the seventh, took the seventh again, and then it took an eighth position and a ninth position, sold off its ninth, sold off its eighth, bought the eighth again. And you'll notice every time we are selling, there are profits. So let me show this to you on an Excel spreadsheet. So here's what happens. I have the times represented in Eastern Standard Time. So on the 14th at 12:11 a.m., this trade starts at 92 cents. Then this was the initial purchase. The first cover came in at 90 cents. Then about a week later, additional funds were added to the account, and the bot took the second position at 66 cents. This is a 32% drop from the initial 92 cents that it went in. Then it bought another position, cover 3 and cover 4. So by the time it's reached cover 4, our new average position price in this coin was just about 76 cents, 75.946 cents. This number represents 19.29% lower than our 92 cents. This is how MapBot works. This is called the martingale strategy. We buy in and then follow the market, buying deeper and deeper and deeper, lowering the average position price. In this case, we were able to lower it 19%. So now what happens is, because of the new update to MapBot AI, every cover below the fifth cover operates independently and closes independently. And those profits are used to help lower the average position price even further. So let's watch what happens. We start tracking when we close independent positions. The first time we saw that happen in the log was on the 21st at 6:07 p.m. I'll just scroll through this and you can see they're all fairly small, but look at how many there are. And they're not necessarily happening in any particular order. Here we went back and closed the fifth cover, then the 7th and the 9th and the 13th again, and the 12th and the 14th and the 15th. And we found the bottom. The market dropped all the way to 50 cents on this particular coin. It's a 57% drop from the initial purchase of this coin, which was at 92 cents. And it's also a 39% drop from our new average position price, which is 75 cents. So in this scenario, we've had a 39% drop from our new average position price, and the bot is still buying and selling, still making profits, even with this significant drop. and it keeps going, following all the volatility that's happening in the market in each of these covers. And eventually, the trade closes, gets back to cover 4, and at 6:23 at 3:47 a.m., closes the trade and makes $3.34 in profit. It bought in at this position at 65 cents, or excuse me, it sold this position at 65 cents. Now, normally, with the regular martingale strategy, we would need the market to come back on this coin to 75 cents, 75.946 cents, plus the take profit ratio. If yours is set at 1.3%, it would be 75.946 plus 1.3% gain. And then MapBot would close. In this case, MapBot closed its position at 65 cents, 14.5% lower than the average position price. So here's what happened. Look at the summary of what happened after we started opening the fifth cover and below. In terms of profits, there was $12.30 earned in all of these trades that were closed in the fifth cover and below. We had 61 trades that were closed. This happened in less than a day and a half. In about 34 hours, MapBot closed 61 trades and made $12.30 just in the fifth cover and below. And then when it closed out the trade altogether, closed out and made $3.34 in profit. The total profit on this single coin was $15.64. What you'll notice, if we go back to Matt, we come out of this coin, it's since stopped trading this coin. We go back to the home screen and to the e-ledger. You'll notice the only profit that's showing for that day is the $3.34. So again, keep in mind that none of the profits that show below the fifth cover are going to show in your e-ledger, and they're also not going to be charged in your USDT assets account. There's no 20% fee on any of these covers. Essentially, MapBot went to work making profits to close the gap between this number, the new average position price established by the martingale strategy, and the new price established based on all the profits that were created here. It closed it at this lower number, 14.5%. It saved us all of that time and distance that the market had to travel or didn't have to travel in order to close this trade, and used all of these profits to help us do so. This is the power of the MOT strategy and the new upgrade to MapBot AI.